Yo, Charlie, I just woke up and then I had a nightmare. Let me call it a nightmare. But I had a dream that I had made a trap beat, like a wicked trap beat from like a Spanish Cuban sample, like those Spanish Cuban kind of music, you know, that sort of music, yeah. So I need to make that beat. I need to put that into a reality. But there's a good nightmare. It needs to come to reality. So I just woke up. Let me just hop on and get to the studio is just here. So let me just enter the studio and then work on the beat. So we're in the studio now. So let's just hop onto YouTube and look for the song that we're going to sample and use for our beat. So let's go to youtube.com. Let's search for Spanish, Cuba, Congo music. I'm just going to go for the first thing I hear. Sounds good. Let's just look for the... So I'm going to download this and then we're going to use this as a sample that we'll use for the beat. Okay, so now I've loaded a sample in my FL Studio. So I'm just going to do the cuttings in Edison Editor. So I'm just going to cut out the part that I need for the sampling. So now I'm done chopping the samples. So I just need to like set a tempo that I want to use. Let me just remove this one from here and then I'll set it to like 120. That's the tempo I feel like is okay for me. And then let me just arrange all the samples. I'm done chopping them, so let me just arrange them. You see, it doesn't fall on, so I just need to make them 2 bars each. 2 bars. So I just select to make it 2 bars. I'm going to do for everyone, and I'll put it on auto. Everyone should be 2 bars. So we're done with that. Let's just listen to our sounds. So I need to find out what I'll make my intro before I start with the drums. Okay, so this will be my intro. The last part will be my intro. Then we'll see how it goes. Okay, I have my intro now. So I'll load it into a mixer track and I just cut off the lows because it's really punchy. So I just cut off the lows. I'll load all into one mixer track. Let's go to the drums. I'll just load up my drum samples. I'm done loading my drum samples. I have my kick. I have my, those are the sounds. I have my snare. And then I have a hi-hat loop. And I have my 808 as well. So let's just create the drums. Let's start with the kick. So the kick will just be a repetition. Okay, so we have the kick now. Let's go to the snare. So the snare will just be 1 take snare. Let's add the hi-hat and see. Crazy. Let's just add a sample and listen to how it sounds. Let's listen to the intro. This is how the intro sounds. Crazy. I want to add a drum roll to the side. So let me look for a drum roll for something that can fit in. Still not getting a drum roll. Drum roll. Perfect. Let's go. Mad thing. Let's just add the 808. So we're just going to cut itself so that it doesn't bleed. So before we find the 808, I want to add like a chord progression so that it will help me, it will guide me through the 808. Let me just add lounge lizard. Let me just go to the side. Okay, D works. Okay, so it repeats that side as well. Nice. Okay, I like this one now. Okay, I like the sound of this 808 already, so let's just use. I usually like to stop the notes here because if I put the notes here, it will stop when it plays. You see, but if I leave it, it will just play. So that's how I stop my 808s. It can be cool if I repeat it. I don't mind. I repeat it like that. Then I probably edit it here. Now I have the 808 ready, so I'll just do some. I want to do some slides, so let's do some slides on them. I want the slides to be very short, so I'll just do like this. Okay, I'm done with the slides. I just need to pan some of them. So let's go to panning and then I'll pan some of these. Nice. So let's listen to how it sounds. Now let's put a break here. The E piano makes sense. This part also needs something. Let me add some choir to it. So with the choir, I'll just copy the chord progression from the E piano and I'll probably spice it up. Let me add, let me see. So let me add another choir to it. Crazy. So let's go. Let's listen to how it sounds here. Mad thing. Mad thing. So I need to just repeat this part. The chorus, the verse part, I mean. Mad. So I feel like this part of the this part of the verse needs, like, it needs to be, it needs to sound different. I need to change something in the 808. Mad. So this is how the beat is going to sound. I mean, I'm just going to like arrange, cut off some parts, and then you guys will hear the final version. Wait for it. Play.